Stylish, elegance, crisp and fresh are all words I would use to describe the ThermalTake Versa 23 TG RGB case. Finished in a matte black and brushed metal finish with its RGB accents really make this case stand out from the crowd. Priced at around £80, I'm not sure if it's a case that I would rush out and get. However, it does have some amazing features that I really do like. The way that the front and top intakes are discreetly hidden down the side of the case, which is proven to work by the way. The way that the top mounted radiator sits recessed so only the fans protrude into the main chamber of the case, making the overall look of the build tidier. The endless possibilities of dry positioning throughout the case, with air, liquid and custom loop options available, all highlighted by the beautiful RGB lighting pre-built into this case, with an RGB fan pre-installed as the exhaust, which to be fair is quite rare, and I do really like that about this case, that it comes pre-built with one of these in. The Versa C23 RGB TG is a mid-tower case and is compatible with ATX, Micro ATX and Mini ITX motherboards. As before mentioned, there is also plenty of enough room for cooling solutions and cooling upgrades, which can include up to 5x 120mm fans and some custom liquid cooling gear, which is absolutely awesome. Those looking for the custom loop, be happy to know that it can fit 2x 240mm rads inside this case, along with a 120mm radiator in the case, alongside a host of different sizes of tubing and reservoirs, etc, etc. Being able to accommodate 1x 240mm radiator in the front and one at the top, 6 expansion slots to support 2.5 hard drives and SSDs, and also up to a 400mm GPU if you was to remove the fan from the front of the case, which makes it almost the perfect choice on the market really. However, missing the forever popular PSU shroud, this kind of puts me off, and it would steer me to another option if I'm perfectly honest. However, the cable management options that come with this case keeps drawing me back with its many pre-installed rubber grommets, as you can see, and plenty of cable ties positions should make working with this case an absolute piece of cake. One thing that really does catch your eye about this case is its built-in RGB lighting with 2 thin strips running down along the top side of the panel of the case, around the front of the top mounted auxiliary jacks, the USB ports and power buttons, and the small RGB TT symbol at the front lower left front panel, which can be manually adjusted by the button on the top or by the software as well. So to conclude, this case has a lot to offer, from its spacious inside to the RGB LEDs on the outside. The Versa C23 does a good job of trying to offer almost most things that people want in a case. The exterior of the case is pleasing, and the subtle RGB LED accenting really does put the icing on the cake. But for me, it's not quite perfect, and for that I have to reward this case with silver. Had it had a PSU shroud and maybe an option to give the case some more dimension to maybe fill in the space should you not want to use a custom loop where the reservoir would normally sit, and maybe put an RGB symbol on the PSU shroud, I think this case would be pretty much perfect. So guys, unfortunately that's all we have time for today in this video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and give it a thumbs down if you didn't, and why not subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. So until then, take care, have a great new year, bye.